no opinion. Should we be here or should we be here?
Well, that goes back to what Ted just said, having a seat at the table. But then that goes back to what Dee Dee said, is that if we don't have the numbers, if we don't have a mass group of us to be able to
So
say...
we need to know what y'all can do to, you know, help us get satisfied.
That is
Some of the things.
that's totally dependent on you all, because once there's a large group of us, and we go and say we want that person to represent us.
Because we like the schools, we like the private schools, we love all of this.
Right.
One thing a lot of that we can't get in our hands. We cannot get, it's hard for us to get in our hands.
One thing I learned about the Republican Party, and I learned from working with a pastor, me, I believe in facts. I believe in numbers. You can say what you want to say. If it's on black and white, it's fact. That's what I go by. And working with pastors, pastors say, you know what, Brady, let's try them and see what they're going to help us with. And everything that we brought to the church, it was brought there by Republicans. We asked Democrats, they would not show up. And then I go back and I ask the Republicans, I say, you know what, be honest with me. Why we ask y'all for this, we ask y'all for that, it don't get done. You know, they tell me, Brady, you guys don't stand up for it. It hurt me to see people like him have to force you to actually help yourself. All they're asking for is you to help yourself. You know, if you don't try everything else and that ain't work, why not try something else? I ask people all the time. I say, could you tell me one thing Obama did for you and your immediate family? And I can never get nobody answering that question. They'll tell me what he did with their third cousin, their fifth auntie, their baby mama cousin. I say, you and your immediate family. They can never answer the question. But one thing I believe in, if we support each other and we make the numbers, she's from the Republican Party, they asking us, what do we need to do to help y'all? And I don't think that's right that they should have to beg us to help ourselves. And that's all they ask. And it happens. It happens. When they say no, you can't get mad at them because they're giving us a chance right now to come together, work together, and put down what we need done, how we need to be done. And it's one thing I think he said, they said it, but we don't understand it. So now this is why we in this room right here to say, you can tell me, you can tell Pastor, look, we need this, that, and that done. We can go back to the board and say, look, we need this done. We have the numbers. But if we don't stick together and let that be heard, you know, you can't blame them from looking away from us and turning their back on us. Why? Because we don't stick up for ourselves. And you know, I don't ask Dennis Moss for stuff plenty of times. We met with Brayman and he gave us computers right away. Asked us how many we needed with no questions asked. Dennis Moss, we still waiting for him to call to answer back on it. But, you know, and then even with Ted, we put on the health fairs down at the church, that comes through Ted, a Republican. We try to get other people to work with us, but they won't, because they realize we standing up for right and we're not going to change. Pastor, he gets attacked down there all the time. Reason why? He's standing for right. He can't get no help down there. So you got big people in here, you got people that's willing to help us, but all they saying, please, let us help y'all. You know, I think y'all, you know.
Let me ask you a question here.
Okay.
And we can sum it all up, get it all done and over. Okay? You brothers are missing the point. Okay? Let me just say this as a spokesman for the people that got on the bus to come up here tonight. First of all, how many car salesmen do we have in the room? How many ever sold cars? Okay. How many realtors do we have in the room? Okay. When you sell real estate, actually it is illegal if you don't have a license, if you don't explain everything.
Right.
Okay, first of all, you say the kitchen is over here. This is what's happening with the kitchen. It has a washer, it has a dryer, it comes with a stove and it comes with a refrigerator. The bathroom, okay, underneath the sink, you have to turn it on because it ain't working properly. See, you have not told the people.
Not in my houses, but that's all right.
Yeah, well.
My house is the six were just fine.
Okay, so and then people go out there and when you're a con man or con woman instead of a car sales person. Am I wrong or am I right? I remember one time I worked for a dealership where a guy sold this guy, a country boy, had his boots on and everything. I wear boots too, but he had his boots on and everything. Sold him a car that didn't have a reverse. And he went to lunch. Country boy went up to the store, got him a 6-pack, and was going to go home and enjoy and go out the rest of the night, but he had a car that didn't have reverse. And when he came back, Well, he was mad. You understand? He was mad. He was angry. He was fuming. And I had to calm him down. You have not told the people what it cost them to get involved. Okay? You need to elaborate a little bit more on the organization itself. We have spoke about the parties, Democrat, Republican. I've been a Republican for years. Okay? If you learn to read about who Republicans are, then you would change immediately. Okay? I remember there was a time, I'm a mortgage broker. I remember there was a time when they some Russian people loaded some people up on a bus, took them to Orlando, and guess what? They didn't even own the property, but they sold them the property. Okay? So that's what we need to know. I don't mean to be out of order, but that's what we need to know. Okay? And then from there, we could sort of like come together, join the organization, and we'll all sing the beautiful harmony. Free at last, free at last, thank God Almighty, I'm free at last.
Well, Davis, he did give him an option to ask questions, though. I got to see that.
Well, I'm a spokesman.
want to say something, sir?
Yes, I want to say something this afternoon. I'm proud to be a part of us. I'm Reverend Jean Georges. I'm a conservative. And I have two people living, know me very well. The gentleman, Mr. Ted Lyon, and from 1988, I worked for him, a group of Haitian, and first come to America from Haiti. From Haiti, I am Republican from Haiti, not me. I know the truth. The truth makes me free. I cannot liberal people. God above is the truth. He sent Jesus Christ for freedom.
Yes.
Keep people in the freedom, not in the. You see, and Lady Pender know me very well. Mammy Pender, she is a conservative. We work together in Dade County. And Dr. Thomas Ferguson, when he moved from Democrat to Republican, he said, Pastor George, you know why? You know why I moved? The Democrat keep people on the bondage.
Yes, that's right.
That's the reason why I moved. That time, Dr. Thomas Ferguson behind President Reagan, Bush, and I worked with Ted Lyon for group Haitian, put banner, flyer, and the street for Bush father, not George W. Bush.
The old man.
The old man.
The old man.
God bless the old man.
That's my experience, and I'm become a President Club member in White House. I'm a member. But, you see, I never give up because I know Republican Party can help and can help people. But the black and seduced by devil spirit to keep them bondage. They cannot liberate under the bondage lie. Today, I see black coming together to support this organization. We must to organize Republican Party. Don't afraid to tell what you are. Don't afraid to say, I am a member of this caucus. Don't afraid. You must be free to say everybody, your friend, well, come in to join the party. We make a big change. We need a big change. I don't need to say you, I am joining you today. I'm a part of you. And because I see we want to organize. For the Republican Party become successful next 2016, we people to White House. And we know, and the next we send to the White House, we need people to represent us in the Congress. We look at people, maybe you are here, we stand to look in the best people to can represent us in Washington, D.C. That's what we need. Stand behind this gentleman and lady, I congratulate you. Okay? I'm behind you. For me, I have 25,000 people and they gone. I never go to the region. Never. I serve my friend, he send people to me. Everyone, everybody I help, they send another one to me. Go to the pastor. Pastor can help you. I love my neighbor. I never turn away from my neighbor. But I don't have in my hands. You see? I am a leader. I don't have a job. I don't have job to give people. Because the job in the hand of Democrat. The job, they have power. I don't have nobody to commissioner, to go to the commissioner. I feel grant every time. I never receive a penny grant.